contributing nearly $600 million and immunizing over 2 billion children, the goal will be achieved. Eradicating polio worldwide. That is humanity in motion. That is Rotary.
Good afternoon. Wow, it's kind of sleepy. I'll do it again. Good afternoon. There's the spirit. Well, the benefits of youth. I can share this back from home, 5280. In life, we can only hope to make several types of change. Impacts as we carry throughout our lives. These changes are important. And when we make these changes, we leave two things. Of course, the change, and one of legacy, instilled by the change. You know, growing up as an urban youth living out the dreams of what may become in District 5280, who knew I would find myself looking for help in exactly the right places? Rotary. You see, you Rotarians and the Rotarians back home are our mentors, guiding us. We look to you seeking guidance, assistance, the development to lead us to the shores of meaningful change. This change is important. It's used as a tool for us. Change is a powerful tool, morphing the horizon far beyond the expectations of what some may say the Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci, Playa de Musica by Antonio Gaudi, or the beautiful sights captured by Amerigo Vespucci himself. You see, all of these are representations of individuals inspired, creating their love and passion, but leaving a change left on all of us in the world, forever impacting how we look at it. You know, it's a change that shapes our outcome, whether you may remember the motto, we lend a hand, or whether you're inspired by taking actions. It was Rotary that forever impacted my life, excelling me to another level, far beyond of what I thought, my family thought I would achieve or arrive to. You know, I'm a strategy articulation consultant. I'll let the translators catch up. And while I reform business process models as a profession, I'm playing with corporations' money, effectively making a change that someday will make them a fine, organized, well-tuned machine. And I found that in my early years as a member in the family of Rotary. I took part in an annual project sponsored by the Gardena Rotary Club, Food for the Needy. This project selects some of the neediest families, providing them with a traditional meal complete with groceries that stocks their kitchen for weeks. You know, the result is an overwhelming experience. I'll say it again, the result is an overwhelming experience where both the receiver and the giver take part in a very emotional exchange. Simply put, thanks. Even as I share in my experience, I can still remember the words exchanged by one of the family sons. Now, while we come in with these large boxes, and I witness that they have very little, especially when there's a lot that they need, a young man steps forward and he approaches us and he says, "Thank you, not just for me, but my family." And I'll never forget this, because it was at that moment I understood. I understood that family is a true partnership, a message that remains with me to this day. It was in that instance the young man took action on his family's part on his behalf. I saw the connection. I saw teamwork. You know, today I realize, as members of this great team, the family of Rotary, we are members of a team who constantly assist, educate, and provides, not by obligation, but by heart, because we're filled with goodwill and intentions. Reflect a little bit and remember that project that you just completed in your district. Well, your efforts inspired the next cure from a vicious disease, inspired the next song that will bring communities together, inspired the next artwork that will change the way we reflect on society, inspired the next heroic moment captured in time. There, right there, you've lifted the community to a new level. You've helped develop a new partnership. Partnership helps drive long-term relationships in our youth. That's how we do it back home in District 5280. These long-term relationships are important. The Rotary youth of Los Angeles in District 5280 thrives from those partnerships, ultimately providing a strong source of developing our youth, which continues to drive what we truly are, service above self. I invite you someday to visit our district, my home, and discover the fruits of our partnership. On any given time, back home in Los Angeles, there are some odd 2 Youth Act, 11 Rotaract, 30 Interact, and 45 Rotary Clubs taking part in service with collaboration in mind, filling the needs of our community and simply proclaiming Rotary. You know, this partnership has led many youth, much like myself, to stay affiliated with Rotary. Rotary was not our choice, but gave us a new privilege. You know, traveling through the ranks of the Rotary family, once as an interactor, now as a Rotaractor, and someday soon a Rotarian, our privilege goes far beyond the scopes of just thinking creatively as we continue to assist, aid, and impress our communities, locally as well as internationally. You know, our privileges are exercised not for the good of ourselves, but for the good of others. It was just 2 years ago the Rotaract District got together and rose to the occasion, taking on a task that would instill change to a whole new level. We placed, sold, and won a bid to host the United States-Canada-Caribbean Conference. This conference was the dream of Rotaractors in this region to educate, develop, and strengthen Rotaract clubs, instilling the family values of Rotary. The idea of the USCC conference started way back in 1993. You know, this act is a forum to share our ideas, our concerns, our experiences. It was the Rotarians in our district who partnered with us in District 5280 who gave selfishly, providing help wherever needed. This perfect union of Rotary and its youth programs produced one of the most successful conferences ever, while in press and entirely boasting the profits, not to ourselves, but to those in need, as we laid forth on a new challenge, simply raising $25,000 for a wheelchair container, down to the kids and children of Costa Rica. Fighting against all odds, we did it with a group of talented Rotaractors in the District 5280. Give us a challenge and we'll impress you. Today, I'm a member of my community acting as a leader. Why? Because of the Rotaract product that we carry. I network with the finest individuals in our district who guide me into 2 areas, one of which is community service, giving back and investing the time and efforts in my community, no, in our community, is important. fellowship, and ethics, two key things that run hand in hand. And ultimately, when you impress us, we impress you through our leadership and professional development. This is an asset that appreciates with value. In life, I act together with Rotary, Rotaractors, and youth actors on a daily basis, club to club, instilling the foundation structure of our district, on projects, and ultimately in our life plan, simply to do more.